Hi there, it's Bella. It's Friday, December 9th, 2011. And I was hoping to be outdoors today because we know that there's going to be a full moon and with an eclipse. If you're fortunate enough to live on the west coast of the United States, you will be seeing it. I'm in Florida. I'm not sure I'll get what you all see, or in Hawaii or across the other continents, but it should be glorious. I will try tonight at 3 in the morning to see what kind of full moon we do have. But I did want to read for the full moon today, and I decided to choose my Viking runes, which I have a double set here. I've had these since 1994, and it's called The Book of Runes by Ralph H. Blum, and the book is so old I'm embarrassed to show it to you. I've had this since the 1990s. But it usually works for me on full moons very well. Um, the moon draws us towards union and merging, communication, rebirth. Of course, on a full moon, we try to release what is old to allow the new beginnings to come for the new moon. So I am going to pick three from this little stack of the Viking runes, and I will just show you a picture of what they look like. There's many of them. I'm sorry, holding that up wrong. I'm kind of trying to look in the camera myself here, but these are the runes. And as I mentioned, there's two stacks I have in here. The first one we'll pick out just at random. We just, of course, gather ourselves, feel grounded. And I do have my Mother Mary and baby Jesus with us, and little Buddha with his incense, my mermaids, of course, and Mother Nature, my crystals. It's all about global love for me. Whatever religion you follow is fabulous, but as I say, I follow all the faiths because I think all of them have something beautiful to say and add. But as we're going to work with the runes today, the first one we pull out is, I believe that's called Lagus. Now, I have pulled this reversed. I know that already. So let's just see what that reads reversed, because usually this is his upright, the upright. But we pulled it out reversed, so let's see how that reads for us right now. I'm sorry. Okay, Lagus. And I love the runes. I think that they've always been right on for me. And usually Lagus, if I'm pronouncing it right, Lagus is it means it deals with the flow and water, that which conducts. But because we pulled it reverse, let's see what the rune reversing reads. A counsel against overreach and excessive striving. Drawing flow reversed is a warning against trying to exceed your own strength or operate beyond the power you have funded to date in your life. Lagus reversed often indicates a failure to draw upon the wisdom of instinct. As a result, the intuitive side of your nature may be languishing, leaving you out of balance. What is called for now is to go within, to honor the receptive side of your warrior nature. So, representing that I selected these Viking runes for this evening for the full moon, I think that's a wonderful thing to do, to go within, to make sure that your instincts are well. As we all know, the moon is all about our intuition, knowledge of the unknown, and we want to try to tap that energy. So if for some of you who get uncomfortable when the full moon comes, I have many friends who do, but I've always shared with them that is the time to regain your power, to release what is not working for you any longer. So perfect time. I'm glad it came out reversed, and that we understand that it's time for us to go within ourselves, to let go what's not working for us anymore, and tap our intuitive nature, especially for this full moon tonight. Okay, let's pick another one. Partnership. I love this one. That's why I know. And as you can see, the partnership has no reverse. And this is a lovely rune to read. I'm sorry, I should have had a better stand for it. But partnership, the name of the partnership is called Gebo, G-E-B-O, Gebo. And this rune stands for not so much romantic partnership, but with the divine. So let's read it from, written by Mr. Ralph Blum himself. Partnership, a gift. Drawing this rune is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationships, in business matters, in partnering of any kind, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union. For true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings who retain their separateness even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. At the same time, there is another aspect of partnership that you are being called to consider. For the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union. Union with your higher self, union with the divine. The ultimate gift of this rune is the realization of the divine in all things. God always enters into equal partnerships. Gibu, the rune of partnership, has no reverse, for it signifies the gift of freedom, which flow all other gifts. And isn't that funny? Because this is the rune of flow. Okay, even though it was reversed, it was trying to tell us something, to tap our instincts, to go with the flow. So if you're feeling perhaps a partnership is not flowing too well, then take a standstill, regroup, rethink. Of course, as the partnership rune is reading here, not to collapse yourself in that union, but let the beings who retain their separateness, even as they unite. Let the winds of heaven dance between us. Okay, so far that makes sense. Maybe perhaps if any of you are having a little partnership issue, it's time for you to let it go. And again, tonight, the full moon, release that. Release those fears, release whatever is not working for you. Okay, and the final rune, movement. I love this one too. Movement. Wow. My goodness. So, movement. Let me read you the name of the rune because they all have names. This one is, I wish I could memorize all these things, but Ehwaz, E-H-W-A-S is the name of the movement rune, Ehwaz. And how it reads from the book is, okay, here we go. Movement, progress, the horse. The symbol for movement is the horse. Ehwaz is a rune of transit, transition, and movement, of physical shifts, new dwelling places, new attitudes, or new life. It also signifies movement in the sense of improving or bettering any situation. Okay, we'll follow up at the end here. There is about this rune a sense of gradual development and steady progress, with the accompanying notion of slow growth through numerous shifts and changes. This could apply to the growth of a business or the development of an idea. A relationship may need to undergo changes if it is to live and grow. Okay, here we go. Moral effort and steadfastness are called for when you draw movement, another of the cycle runes. Let it be said this way, unquote, as I cultivate my own nature, all else follows, end of quote. This rune symbol is the horse, and it signifies the bond between horse and the rider. Bronze Age artifacts show a horse drawing the sun across the sky. Here, Ehwaz is saying, you have progressed far enough to feel a measure of safety in your position. Now is the time to turn again and face the future reassured, prepared to share the good fortune that comes your way. The sharing is significant since it relates to the sun's power to foster life and illuminate all things with its light. Well, I have to say that if we just feel a little stuck, a little bit, not feeling comfortable, not tapping that intuition, again, full moon tonight, release that. We are all intuitive. We are all psychic. We just have to meditate to learn how to tap our energy, to read the messages from above, from whatever faith you follow, Christianity, Buddhist, just the love of life itself. Just get grounded. Always be around nature when you want to get grounded. The partnership totally is here, and the movement for that partnership to grow is available. Just got to put yourself in the right psyche, in the right mind, think positive, and here we go. Let's go and pray tonight to the full moon. Release your energies if they're negative. Think only positive thoughts, and I hope your partnership in business, in love, matures, moves to your happiest goals. Have a lovely night. We'll try to see you tonight in the full moon. I'm going to try to take some pictures of that, some video, but if not, at least I did this reading today for all of you. God bless you all. We'll talk to you soon. Ciao.